Haha! We're back to the most boringest whiskey review area in Japan. But again, as I said, I'm in Japan and I'm living it up. So, as you've probably seen in the last couple of videos, I'm taking the time tonight to try and catch up on some actual reviews, but also take some time to do washing and pack, and it's absolutely crazy. What has been going on, as I've kind of mentioned earlier in the piece, I've been hitting whiskey bars until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, been walking around the streets until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, finding random things places to eat, places to drink, just things to see. And that's what I love about Japan, is there's generally something going on 24 hours. So if you're really interested in coming to Japan, I can't even count how many times I've been here. I absolutely love this place. I feel more at home in Japan than what I do back in Brisbane. I know that sounds really sad, but it just makes me feel really, really, really good. So let's get into tonight's one, or the next one. And this is what I believe I've had a long time ago. I say these, I butcher the words so badly, and I really do apologize. The Tenjaku Whiskey Distillery, up at Yamanashi in Japan. Now, this is using corn and also barley. It's 43%. Will be an interesting one. Now, this is their own actual whiskey. This is not world whiskey, from my understanding. I do know, though, that they promote to drink their whiskey on ice. Now, that's actually quite common in Japan. You'll go to a bar and they'll put a big cube of ice, they'll actually shave it and cut it for you. This is very common in Japan. So I know that back in Australia, people look at it and go, why would you put ice in it? I do a lot of the time, but I use a big ball of ice. I don't use cubes with it. So next time you're trying it, you want to try just a cool down whiskey, well, give it a try and see how it goes, because as I mentioned, delicate Japanese whiskeys I love during the summertime, which is really nice to have a cool whiskey when you're actually having a summer day. Unlike right now, which it is now 2 degrees outside. I've got the aircon blasting and enjoying the night. So let's get into it. Oh, that's a bit interesting. I don't even know what fruit I'm picking up there, but something like, not green apple, but like a green pear or something. And the slightest bit of smoke there as well. Mellow smokeness coming through. Getting a closer to a white wine kind of finish to it. This is on the cheaper end of a Japanese whiskey. What was it again? Corn and barley. Yeah, it's got the flavor drops off really quickly, but then the spices sit and the smoke sits for a little bit longer than I think I would want for it. Unfortunately, that's probably not a heavy hitter on the whiskey. Probably one, again, highballs, which is what they use it for in Japan. They actually have this, in their highballs everywhere. I think that's probably where it sits. It just doesn't pack enough, even at the 43%. Another 3%, got to bring it up. Oh well, I'm still going to enjoy it because I've got one more to do tonight, and then I'm going to have to start packing.